What if the secret to soothing years of stubborn joint pain wasn't locked away in a pharmacy, but hiding in your kitchen? Imagine waking up with a sense of ease you might have thought was long gone. You know, for so many of us in our wonderful senior years, in fact, studies show that over 70% of adults aged 65 and older experiencing joint pain, that familiar morning ache, that stiffness that dictates your day, can feel like an inevitable part of life. But what if it doesn't have to be? What if those daily discomforts could gradually soften their grip, not with endless pills, but with something you eat every single day? Could the answer to reclaiming lost movement, to enjoying your favorite activities again, be as simple as unlocking the hidden power within 3 surprisingly common foods? Stay with me, because in the next few moments, I'm going to reveal the unexpected connection between these everyday plant-based proteins and the natural relief your joints have been waiting for. You might just be astonished by what your next meal could do. You know, it's incredibly common as we journey through life to experience a little wear and tear on our joints. Maybe it's that twinge in your knee when you get up from your favorite chair, or that stiffness in your hands that makes gardening a little less enjoyable. In fact, studies show that a significant number of folks in our age group, those amazing individuals aged 60 and beyond, experience some form of joint discomfort. These aren't expensive supplements or trendy superfoods that will break the bank. These are everyday, affordable foods that you might even be walking past in the grocery store, never realizing the incredible healing potential they hold. By the end of our time today, you'll not only know exactly what these 3 foods are but also understand why they work and how to easily incorporate them into your daily meals to start feeling better, perhaps even within days, not months or years. So, grab a cup of your favorite tea, settle into your comfiest spot, and let's explore these natural wonders together. I want to share a little story. I remember my dear friend, Eleanor, a vibrant woman in her early 70s who loves her morning walks more than anything. But lately, she'd been telling me how her knees were making those walks less and less enjoyable. The stiffness in the mornings was getting her down. We talked about different things she could try, and one of the things we focused on was incorporating more plant-based protein into her diet. Eleanor was a bit skeptical at first. Protein, she thought, mostly came from meat and dairy. But as we explored options like lentils in her hearty soups and adding quinoa to her salads, something wonderful started to happen. Slowly but surely, she noticed a difference. The morning stiffness wasn't as severe, and those walks? They became enjoyable again. She told me, with a twinkle in her eye. It's like these little plant heroes are working from the inside out. Eleanor's experience isn't unique. What you eat has a direct impact on how your joints feel. Certain foods can silently trigger inflammation, making your joints flare up, while others have the power to calm that same inflammation, providing blessed relief without harmful side effects. This connection between food and joint health isn't new. Ancient healing traditions understood it for centuries, and modern science is now catching up, with study after study confirming the powerful role of nutrition, especially for inflammatory conditions like arthritis. So, let's get to our top 3 plant-based protein champions for joint relief. Coming in at number 1 is the humble yet mighty lentil. Don't let their small size fool you. Lentils are nutritional powerhouses. They are packed with plant-based protein, which your body desperately needs without the inflammatory drawbacks that some animal proteins can have. Strong muscles around your joints provide crucial support and stability, reducing pain with every movement. A single cup of cooked lentils provides a significant amount of protein, and instead of triggering more inflammation, the protein in lentils helps your body repair damaged tissues and build stronger muscles to support your painful joints. But the benefits of lentils go far beyond just protein. These little legumes are loaded with magnesium, your body's natural relaxant, which helps ease muscle tension around your joints, reduces stiffness, and even helps regulate nerve signals that communicate pain. Many people report noticeable improvements in morning stiffness when they increase their magnesium intake. Lentils are also rich in potassium, which helps reduce inflammation by maintaining proper fluid balance and flushing out excess sodium that can contribute to swelling. The fiber in lentils, both soluble and insoluble, helps regulate blood sugar levels and supports a healthy gut microbiome, which scientists now know plays a crucial role in systemic inflammation that affects your joints. Furthermore, lentils contain folate, a B vitamin that can help reduce levels of homocysteine, a compound linked to increased inflammation, and iron, which can combat fatigue often experienced by those with chronic inflammatory conditions, giving you more energy to stay active and maintain joint mobility. I also remember speaking with Arthur, who is a lively gentleman in his early 60s. Arthur is an avid golfer, but he started experiencing discomfort in his hips after a round. He was looking for natural ways to ease the stiffness. We discussed adding lentils to his diet, perhaps in a hearty lentil stew a couple of times a week. He was surprised at how satisfying and easy it was. After a few weeks, he mentioned that the post-golf stiffness wasn't as intense, and he felt he could swing more freely. He said, "Those little lentils seem to be doing something good for these old joints." And the best part? Lentils are incredibly versatile and easy to incorporate into your diet. Unlike many beans, lentils don't require soaking. Just rinse them, add them to water or broth, and they cook in about 20 to 30 minutes. Think of a warm, comforting lentil soup with garlic and onions, which also have anti-inflammatory properties. Or perhaps a flavorful lentil salad with fresh vegetables. You can even simmer them with tomatoes and curry spices for a delicious dish, or blend them into creamy dips and spreads. Here's a simple way to enjoy the benefits of lentils. This is a basic lentil soup. I've simply sautéed some onions, carrots, and celery, added brown lentils and vegetable broth, and simmered it until the lentils are tender. A little turmeric and a drizzle of olive oil at the end can further boost the anti-inflammatory power. Remember, even adding a few servings of lentils to your weekly menu can make a positive difference. And the protein will also help you feel fuller for longer, which can be beneficial for maintaining a healthy weight, another important factor for joint health, as excess weight can put extra strain on our knees and hips. Our number 2 plant-based protein champion for joint relief is the amazing quinoa. Often mistaken for a grain, quinoa is actually a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies need but can't produce on their own. This makes it a fantastic choice for maintaining and repairing tissues throughout the body, including those around our joints. But the benefits of quinoa for joint health don't stop there. It's also a good source of magnesium, which, as we discussed with lentils, plays a vital role in muscle function and can help reduce muscle cramps and spasms that sometimes accompany joint pain. Additionally, quinoa is packed with polyphenol, powerful plant compounds that act as antioxidants, neutralizing harmful free radicals that contribute to inflammation in your joints. These antioxidants, like quercetin and camphorol, have been studied for their anti-inflammatory effects. Quinoa also provides fiber for gut health and iron for energy. I also had a lovely conversation with Beatrice, who is in her late 70s and enjoys her morning Tai Chi sessions. She mentioned experiencing some stiffness in her shoulders and neck, which sometimes made the movements a little uncomfortable. We talked about incorporating quinoa into her breakfast routine. She started adding it to her yogurt with fruits and nuts. Beatrice told me she noticed a subtle but significant improvement in her joint mobility over time. She said, "It's like my body appreciates this extra nourishment. I feel a bit more limber during my Tai Chi now." Quinoa has a lovely, slightly nutty flavor and a fluffy texture, making it a wonderful addition to so many meals. You can enjoy it as a side dish instead of rice, toss it into salads for an extra protein boost, or even use it as a base for breakfast bowls with fruits and nuts. Look how easy it is to create a vibrant and joint-friendly meal with quinoa. I've simply cooked some quinoa and tossed it with chopped cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, and a light lemon vinaigrette. Adding some fresh herbs like parsley and mint can further enhance the anti-inflammatory benefits. What I love about quinoa is its versatility. It's also naturally gluten-free, which can be a bonus for those with sensitivities. Incorporating quinoa into your diet is a delicious and easy way to support your overall health and potentially ease those joint aches. And finally, at number 3, we have the incredibly versatile and often misunderstood tofu. Tofu, made from soybeans, is a fantastic source of complete protein and offers a wealth of benefits for our bodies, including our joints. It's often been the subject of some debate, but the research overwhelmingly supports its place as a healthy and nutritious food, especially when enjoyed in moderation as part of a balanced diet. One of the key reasons tofu can be beneficial for joint health is that it's a complete protein, supporting tissue repair and muscle maintenance around your joints. It also contains remarkable levels of omega-3 fatty acids, those healthy fats often found in fish oil, which work directly to suppress the production of inflammatory compounds in your body. Perhaps most impressive is tofu's isoflavone content. These natural plant compounds have shown potential in research to help preserve bone density, crucial for preventing bone spurs, and may even inhibit enzymes that break down joint cartilage, potentially slowing the progression of osteoarthritis. Tofu is also a good source of calcium, especially calcium-set tofu, which is vital for strong bones supporting your joints, and often fortified with vitamin D, which helps your body utilize calcium effectively. Finally, tofu contains selenium, a trace mineral with powerful antioxidant properties that can protect your joints from oxidative damage. I also had the pleasure of speaking with Charles, who is in his late 80s and still enjoys cooking for himself. He had been experiencing some discomfort in his hands, making tasks like chopping vegetables a bit challenging. We explored incorporating tofu into his meals, focusing on softer preparations like adding silken tofu to smoothies or making creamy tofu-based sauces. Charles was initially hesitant, but he was pleasantly surprised by how easy it was to incorporate and how gentle it was on his system. He mentioned that the overall inflammation in his body seemed to lessen, and his hands felt a bit more comfortable. He chuckled and said, "Who knew this tofu could be so helpful for an old cook like me?" Now I know some of you might be thinking, tofu? How do I even use that? And that's a fair question. The beauty of tofu is its incredible versatility. It comes in different textures, from silken to extra firm, allowing for countless preparations. For beginners, try extra firm tofu. Simply press out the excess water, cube it, and marinate it in your favorite anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, ginger, and garlic with a touch of soy sauce or coconut aminos. Pan fry or bake it until golden brown and add it to stir fries, grain bowls, or salads. Silken tofu blends beautifully into smoothies for a protein boost or can be used to create dairy-free dressings and sauces. Here's a quick and easy tofu stir-fry. I've pressed some firm tofu, cubed it, and now I'm stir-frying it with some broccoli, bell peppers, and a light soy ginger sauce. A sprinkle of sesame seeds adds a nice touch and a little extra healthy fat. So there you have it, my top 3 plant-based protein picks for easing joint pain and inflammation naturally: the mighty lentil, the versatile quinoa, and the adaptable tofu. Each offers a unique blend of protein, fiber, powerful antioxidants, and other beneficial nutrients with scientific backing to support your joint health and overall well-being. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Will simply adding these foods to my diet completely eliminate my joint pain? It's important to remember that while these plant-based proteins can be incredibly helpful, they are often most effective when combined with other healthy habits. Think about incorporating gentle exercises, like walking or swimming, staying well hydrated, and ensuring you're getting enough good quality sleep. Our bodies thrive on a holistic approach. And remember Eleanor, Arthur, Beatrice, and dear Samuel? They all found that incorporating these plant-based proteins, along with other positive lifestyle changes, made a real difference in their comfort and mobility. To recap, we've explored the incredible benefits of lentils, quinoa, and tofu for joint health, backed by both personal stories and scientific understanding. They offer protein for strength, fiber for gut health and reduced inflammation, and a wealth of antioxidants and other beneficial compounds like magnesium, potassium, isoflavones, and omega-3s. Incorporating them into your daily meals is not only delicious but can also be a powerful step towards easing those aches and enjoying a more active and fulfilling life at every age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried incorporating more plant-based proteins into your diet? What are your favorite ways to enjoy lentils, quinoa, or tofu? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Your insights can be so valuable to our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. It helps others find this information too. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more tips and advice on living a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life in our wonderful senior years. We have so much more to explore together. Remember, you are strong, you are capable, and you absolutely deserve to live a life filled with comfort and joy at every stage. Embrace these natural gifts that the plant world offers, and take small, consistent steps towards feeling your best. Your journey towards greater comfort and mobility begins with your very next meal. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and keep shining brightly.